Morning. It's a lot. There's a lot happening around the Caribbean region at this time.
St. Kitts
Saint
Carnival.
Kitts and
Last
Montserrat.
night they crowned a new queen. They crowned Mr. New GQ, got a GQ contest.
GQ.
Yeah, I don't remember her name. And then Montserrat getting ready for Juve and all them stuff.
these
got a
different
festival.
days.
Festival.
Yes,
Montserrat and St. Kitts doing a thing now.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. So
It's a really
I know.
busy time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be part of that tonight though. But
I
anyway.
was just wondering if you flew over.
You gotta learn to face over.
You're gonna go to Montserrat? Did you go to St. Kitts last night? So you're heading to Montserrat tonight?
No, I'm going to Montserrat tonight. Yeah.
And you're coming back?
in the morning.
You are come back?
In the morning. Even though they want me to stay till New Year's, but I have to work. We have to work.
Don't say that on national TV.
I want to say that to my mother because she keeps looking at me.
Your mother doesn't know where you are.
She just looking straight.
You're
But
gonna ask Roger for a phone call. You ask Roger for a phone call.
yeah.
Because your mother doesn't know where you are.
Virgil, tell me mommy where many things you know over there.
But we gotta say good morning to our friends in Montserrat.
And
Kenny,
Montserrat.
good morning.
Yes.
Kenny,
good
remember
morning,
to call me
good
to
morning.
remind me to bring the stuff over later, man.
Morning, Kenny.
Your mother,
How are
mother
you?
mouth wide open
Tear
over there in the
wide,
corner,
tear
boy.
wide
But
open.
we
What's
have a very
Stevie?
special lady that is joining us via Skype this morning. Thank the Lord for technology. We are going to be speaking to her this morning. That in the middle of all of that, she still found the time to write a book, publish it, and she's now launching her book over there. So, Nerissa Golden, good morning and season's greetings.
Good morning. Same to you all.
Good-
I love
alright.
I love the new
Cheers.
is it dub plate from Asher Arthur?
Yes, don't play. Yes, you got it right.
Yes.
Nice smile.
Love your smile, Nerissa.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nerissa, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Wow. Well, I have to say in 2017 I recreated myself as an author because it's been my dream since I was about 5 years old. Yes, I've written other books. It's actually my 6th and 7th book I released this year, but it's the first time I'm really doing the work I've wanted to do, which is creative novels, things like that. So I'm really excited about what's happening. I am a mom of 4, and I live on the beautiful island of Montserrat, and yes, it's festival time.
All right. Born and raised in Montserrat?
Born, not raised. I traveled a lot with my family. My dad was a preacher, and we moved around the Caribbean quite a bit when we were younger. I've been back about 8 years now.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. So tell us about your book launch.
Okay, well, it's only been a virtual launch. Hopefully in January, I'll be coming over to Antigua as well and really get to know lots of the people over there who've been supporting me over the years with my project. The latest book is called In Plain Sight, and it's the second in a series of books I'm calling Return to Love. They take place on Montserrat. In fact, Montserrat's a big character in the book. And it's just one of the ways that I'm trying to encourage people to get to know my island and also just look at the possibilities here.
Tell me, what was the inspiration behind this particular book, In Plain Sight? Obviously, as you said, Montserrat played a major role. Is it a relationship, a love affair with Montserrat?
Definitely. I all Montserratians have a love affair with Montserrat. And I remember quite a few years ago, because if you know us, we've got a population just over 5,000 people. And so finding a romantic partner can be a challenge. And I remember one time joking online that, you know what, maybe we need to start some sort of dating agency or whatever. So the concept, the dating agency concept, is kind of the foundation for the series, in that there's a recurring theme of these 3 women that we meet who are best friends. One of them is actually an HR consultant, and she's been trying to woo the best professionals to come back to Montserrat or to move to Montserrat. And in this case, in this book, it's a Dutch expat called Dane Martens, and he's taken on the job to be the new police trainer. And he has 2 young sons and needs some help. And in comes this young woman who we meet in my first book, Love Sweet Joy. And we get to really figure out what her backstory is. And that's when we realize that everything isn't as it seems, but it's right there in plain sight.
Nerissa, that sounds really exciting, and for the romantic frantics like myself, and I'm sure Patrice is one as well. I'm not too sure about Ibis
No,
because
we're
he's
Mr. Lover.
he's into some different stuff.
Bombastic.
But love is the foundation, and Montserrat has been through so much. And I mean, it's really commendable to see you reaching out to the rest of the world and showcasing, you know, the opportunities, the romantic opportunities, and the fact that life is normal, even though we may have to have an online dating system. That's fine. Yeah, it's one big world at this point in time. But hats off to you. I'd love to read 1 and 2. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Nerissa, Nikki mentioned something there. A lot of persons would know that Montserrat has been through a lot. But tell us, what is life like on the island?
I tell people, a few weeks ago, I made this post and I said, you know, Montserrat's not the party capital of the Caribbean. We never will be, but it is festival time now, so there are quite a few parties. But what we're really good at is just giving you a space to get to know yourself. It's a wonderful place for healing, restoration, for raising a young family as well. And I think that's what I love about it. I think for young professionals like myself or young and younger, there's a sense of wanting more, but I think as long as you recognize you can be the more, you have the power to actually create. Montserrat's also a blank canvas. You know, it's, you know, what is it you want to do? What don't you see here? There really are a lot of possibilities that we can explore. And it's just why I love it. It's why, you know, my background has been in entrepreneurship and really encouraging women to get into business. So all the women in the book are entrepreneurs or being encouraged to be, because it really changes your situation when you can play a handle in your future. And I think for Montserrat, that's what's absolutely necessary, having people who don't just want to come and sit on the sidelines, but actually jump right in and get going. And that's what I love about it. It's the immense potential that's here.
Let me ask you this question. Like how it's festivals time, and you have folks returning home from the UK and all over the place. What is the response towards your book and what you're doing right now?
You know what? I had the most amazing message the other day, and because I was really nervous about this, because it's a romantic suspense. The first novel was just romance, and so I was a little nervous that maybe people wouldn't, you know, gravitate to it. And I got a message, and I've never met her, but she's been one of my biggest fans. She says, Nerissa, I love the new book. I've been scoping out Amazon to see when you're going to drop it, because you teased it in the first book. And it's so amazing to see people come out and support you, and just believe in what you're doing, share, be a little bit vulnerable. I think the women have said they found the books to be almost therapeutic in a way. Everybody's having a different response to it, but I love it because it's also filled with lots of ideas. There are people who will say, you know what, I want to live in the Montserrat that Nerissa's created, because I have used my imagination and created Montserrat a little better than how it is right now. But the potential, you know, building in a lot of the potential I see. And I love that about it, being able to just spark ideas and hopefully encourage people to try something new.
Nerissa, I think you've got a new fan. You've got a big fan in Ibis.
Good.
And I know he's going to be reading your work.
In plain sight.
Yes.
In plain sight.
In plain
So we're putting out the request, Nerissa, to have 3 signed copies by Nerissa Golden. Yeah.
Done.
All
Done,
right.
done.
So when you come to Antigua, 4?
of course.
The camera guys are getting offended. They want to know where's their copy too.
I'll share my copy with them.
Yeah, Chester, you can,
We'll
you
share.
can
We'll
borrow
share
mine.
copies here.
But Nerissa, I'd also like to read book 1, Return to Love. It's the series, right?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. When I come through, I will have both books, and then we'll sort everybody out.
All right.
Okay.
So, and it's also available on Kindle, because I know a lot of people love to read online. So if they go to nerissagolden.com, there's a link there that you can get it in whatever platform is your favorite way to get it. And
You can get it right there.
I can get it right. Now, before you go, let me ask you the question. What's the atmosphere over there like now that it's festival time, man?
Okay, honestly, I will tell you this year, it's a lot more low-key than previous years, because our economy this year has just been like, boom, it's really taken a hit, just like a lot of the Caribbean. But last night I got to go to the old school party, which was to benefit Meals on Wheels, and the vibe was just fantastic. I saw people I didn't even realize they'd come home. You know, so people are kind of sneaking in this year. They're not announcing that they're here, but they've come home. And that's another amazing thing about Montserratians. They just slip in because it's like if they're on a clock, you know? They've got to show up at a certain time and just be in the country, soak up the air and drink some of the fabulous water. But the vibe is really nice. Tonight is regional female calypso show, and Sammy C is one of the women going up for Queen of Queens. This is the show that I look forward to every year. So for me it's the best show on the calendar. Having all these fabulous women calypsonians just show you how to really sing calypso. It's going to be fantastic.
Nerissa, I believe that you might see Ivis there this evening. So make sure that you look out for him. He's the shortest one.
I will.
The shortest one in attendance.
I will, Ivis. So look out for me.
I will. I have a tough situation, guys.
I have a camera in my hand.
So I'll see you later on, okay? And we'll talk.
Nerissa,
we'll
thank
talk.
you so much. All the best.
And good luck on your book launch.
Yes, and Happy New Year when it comes.
Happy New Year when it comes, Nerissa.
Same to you.
Same to you. Keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling, Nerissa.
Yeah.
And that shade of red works with you. That shade of red works with you.
Nice.
Love to your 4 children and all the very best for 2018.
Good. Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Nerissa Golden there out of Montserrat. Born but not raised. She's traveled through the
I
entire
like the fact
Caribbean.
that she's happy and smiling. She
Smiling.
Look at bright dumb man. You make my coffee feel like nothing. You know,
Make you what?
My coffee feel like nothing. Kind of the coffee wake me up. But she just made me. It's nice, and I want to read that book. Imagine that.
I'm sure you want to.
Yeah, we're
I'm sure
sure.
it's going to be good reading too.
Yeah, because
It'll be
I
a
can
nice
just
meeting later.
Yeah,
See
well, I'll
her.
ask a question. It's nice. It would be nice if she
And
has
it's
it, though.
Caribbean. So
And it's Caribbean,
Yeah,
and it's
man.
Montserrat, and you know, I
It's just over
have a
there.
relationship with Montserrat, so you know how it is.
Yeah. You're happy. Okay.
So she made you smile.
Yeah.
Nerissa there this morning out of Montserrat. Festival time. We're going to take a commercial break here on Antigua Barbuda Today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.